Indian Style. My name is Jennifer Christensen, and I am so excited to introduce you to our guest today, Sarina Jain, who is the pioneer of bringing Indian dance, known as Masala Bhangra, to the fitness industry. So Sarina is going to join us, and you're going to get to hear her story. You're going to get to see what Masala Bhangra is all about and see how inspiring this is.
Thank you for having me on your show. Hi. Namaste.
Thank you for joining us today. So tell us, what is Masala Bhangra all about?
Masala Bhangra is an Indian dance workout. Masala in Hindi means spicy, and Bhangra is a folk dance from the north part of India. So this is combined with the folk of Bhangra, which is traditionally male folk, and then the exhilaration of Bollywood, which everyone knows what Bollywood is all about. But when you combine them together, you get Masala Bhangra.
Now, Bollywood is a craze today that so many people are really excited to learn. And in a little bit, we're going to go to a video and we're going to see what this is all about. We're going to learn how to do it and hear your story, which is amazing.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Get ready to move Indian style.
Okay, so let's go to the video.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Masala Bhangra is an Indian dance workout. Masala in Hindi means spicy. Bhangra is a folk dance from the north part of India. So Masala Bhangra is an Indian dance workout combined with the folk of Bhangra and the exhilaration of Bollywood. I've been teaching fitness for 20 years, and I created it for many reasons. One, I wanted to bring something into my community, my Indian community. So I thought, let me create the Indian dance workout because they're going to relate to it. They're going to see that, oh my God, this is my music. I relate to this, all the little moves that they do. They're going to be able to do it aerobically. And two, I wanted to bring my culture into the fitness industry. Years ago, we had belly dance, we had Latin dance, we had African dance, and so now I'm like, let me be the first to bring Indian dance to the fitness industry. And so I did it, and I was really scared because would people believe in me? Would people even understand what I'm doing? I mean, would the Indian community even embrace what I do? It's the American people that have absolutely absorbed the Indian culture, and they say "bale bale" really loud and proud. I lost my father when he... in your life. My father came to the States in the 70s, when a bunch of people from India came here because of the education. My father was a civil engineer, and he studied at the Utah State University and got a full-ride scholarship. My sister and I were born here, and I think, he wanted to make sure that my sister and I would be reaping the benefits of being in this country, at the same time staying in tune with our culture. I created Masala Bhangra for my father to tell him that I'm very proud to be Indian, living in this country, and for him not to worry about the fact that even though I live in an American society, I promote Indian culture every day.
Both my mom and dad were really brought it into us and said, you've got to keep your culture alive. It's not only am I proud to be Indian, I share it every day through fitness.
I train my ambassadors to represent what we do at Indian weddings. I mean, I can't wait for my ambassadors to go to an Indian wedding and start, doing some Indian moves, because everyone's going to be like, oh my God, where did you learn how to do that? And I love those stories when they come back. And so my father would have been amazingly proud, I'm sure of it, because he was always concerned, would my sister and I be able to live the Indian culture, breathe it, accept it, and yet absorb what the West has to offer. Masala Bhangra classes are amazing. I always tell people, pretend you're going to be at an Indian wedding, because that's exactly what it's about. And I'm going to take you through a journey, and you're going to learn a few different steps, put it all together. My workout is exactly like traditional aerobics. Remember, grapevine to the right, grapevine to the left, pop your knees up like Jane Fonda did. And I just do that Indian style. There's a few certain, elements of the Indian culture that I throw into the class, but that's the beauty about it, is that you get to learn something completely new, and on top of that, you get to lose weight. How amazing is that? It's growing, and it's getting overwhelming now, because it's growing really big to the point where people really want to do it. Masala Bhangra is only going to get bigger. My philosophy is I like to start off small. I want to maintain the integrity of my program, and I want to grow small. I want to be here for years to come. I want my ambassadors to last for a really long time. If it wasn't for my fans and my followers or for people who really believed in me, that's what I really like to think of those people. They really believe in me. That's why I'm here today, and it's only going to get bigger.
So Sarina, that was an amazing video, and I noticed that you got emotional during it. So tell us, what does it mean to you to be able to bring your Indian culture to the whole entire world?
It's well, it is emotional. I do get emotional every time I see that, which I will do now. I dedicate it to my father. Everything that I do. My father came to the States in the 70s, and so he always said, no matter what culture you are, no matter where you're from, always be proud of whoever you are, wherever you're from, and embrace what your parents have to give to you. And my father was 47 when he passed away to a massive cardiac arrest. So to honor him and his existence and to everything that he told me to be proud of, I created Masala Bhangra. And when I first created it, everyone thought, oh, this is not going to work. Many people were like, people are not going to like this. This is a great side hobby of yours. This is so fantastic. But then, the first year it started, and 12 years later, it's one of the top 5 workouts in the US to do. So I'm quite excited about where it's at today.
I'm sure they're so proud of you, and your story is so empowering to other people to live their dreams. And now we're excited because when we get back from this short break, we're going to learn a little bit more about the Indian culture, and we're going to try some Indian cuisine and get to know what food and growing up was like for you in America.
Yes, awesome. I'm hungry. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Will Arnett.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Summers.
Hi, I'm an actor. You should listen to me.
85% are under the... Yeah, it's funny. It's good. Sorry.
I know what you're thinking. Oh, they're going to ask me for money soon. Just keep watching.
You want to get racked in the nuts with some stats? Here we go.
Malaria kills more than 2,000 kids a day. Still interested? Nice. You're a good person.
A simple $10 mosquito net can protect a child.
Hitting you up for money in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Text the word NET to 85944 to make a $1 million donation to Malaria No More. What's that? Oh, it's only $10. It's only $10.
Messaging and data rates may apply.
Let's make malaria no more. If malaria was a person, I would kick them in the face.
Hi, I'm Andrea Metcalf. I'm a health and fitness expert for NBC5 in Chicago and a contributor to the Today Show. I know health and fitness, but when I'm thinking light and healthy, I need meals under 500 calories, and I love Mexican. So check out Burrito Beach Mexican Grill. They have 4 menu items. They're under 500 calories. Check this out. They have the skinny combo, which is chicken, veggie chili, and of course some quinoa salad. They also have a veggie quinoa burrito, which is high in fiber and also high in protein. Don't forget to check out their veggie chili, and of course one of my favorites, their quinoa salad with roasted corn and guacamole. Those good fats that really fill you up. Remember, check out Burrito Beach Mexican Grill, 5 Chicago locations, and don't forget O'Hare. Eat healthy, Chicago.
Welcome back. We're really excited now. We're going to go over some Indian cuisine with Ranjana and Sarina, and they're going to tell us what it's like in the Indian culture and when we go to a restaurant, what we should look for.
Okay, so first of all, I want you to know that I teach vegetarian Indian cooking classes in Chicago. And Yelp has rated me in the top 5 in the city, so in a way it is making sure that you all understand every part of Indian cooking. The first thing, just like she has masala bhangra, we have a masala dabba.
Dabba means box.
And this gets all closed, so it's all airtight. It has 7 spices. Again, the North Indian and the South Indian spices differ. And basically, Just like you would open bottles, I would open the box and cook my whole food. So masala dabba is very intrinsic to Indian cooking. It can have 7 spices, 2 dabbas, but it is very, very important. And just to explain it, everybody thinks of color. There's turmeric, there's red chili or paprika, and then there is everything that you cook Indian has to have something salty, something tart, and something hot. So there can be green chilies, habanero, we have all of that, but we are using just the red chili. And then we have coriander powder, which is a filler, and seeds, which are about 11 different kinds of seeds that are used in Indian cooking. They can be seasoned, they can be put with oil, and so mustard and cumin. And last is garam masala. Garam means hot, masala means a blend. Everything that we cook has to be a blend. There is nothing called curry powder in the entire Indian vocabulary. It's the blend.
Sarina, I can actually smell all the spices up here. Is this what it was like in your home growing up?
So I believe what she's about to make is, if I can understand this, bel puri, right? So bel puri is something that we grew up with, and it's a dish that, it's like an appetizer dish that you can get at a restaurant. But bel puri is also known to us as street food. And growing up, I grew up in the US and as well as grew up in India. So whenever we would go to Bombay, you know, you go down that street, that street, right? There's no name to the street, but that street has the bel puri guy at the corner, and he's just known for the best bel puri in Bombay, but it's that street. So you have to go find it. And this is like street food for us, and we can spice it up, add a lot of lemon on it, or we can keep it really simple.
So basically, if you think of bhel puri, it's something when you come, someone makes it instantly for you. It's not something that is done beforehand. The only thing is that the dry ingredients are kept together and the wet ingredients are kept together, or kept separately, and you can add whatever you want. So I have boiled potatoes cut. In that, I'm putting some peas that are all soaked and boiled, and so we are mixing this together. And then the most important part is we have to make this finger licking good. So
these are garbanzo beans, right?
This is peas.
Okay, got it.
And so the finger licking good comes from 2 chutneys. And one is a tamarind chutney, and the other one is what we call popularly green chutney, but it's a blend of different green, coriander, mint, lemon juice, and all kinds of ingredients. That green chutney varies from home to home throughout India. So there's no standard recipe. So I'm just putting the tamarind, and see how quick this becomes, because I would like you all to taste it later. But this has the green chutney.
Are you getting hungry? I'm like, now I'm really hungry.
Let's give the viewers at home an idea. What does this taste like?
This tastes like what you would say a one-pot meal that has all the nutrients that you need to make it very tasty. So here, I'm just mixing it up, and in that I am going to put some peanuts. And this is called save. This is made out of chickpea flour, and it's very, and then the last part
crunchy.
is
The chickpea powder, these are like crunchy flakes that you put on food on top.
And then this is called almost like Rice Krispies, but these are puffed rice. And then you put coriander. You put coriander chopped, and you can use any kind of pepper. So it depends on how your taste is. But this, when it is mixed, you can then serve it in a plate very easily. And I'm showing you how you can serve it in a plate. So you're mixing all of it, and here's the plate.
I think to taste, sometimes what we would do growing up, we would actually put lemon on top of it. I personally like spicy food.
And this is chaat masala.
And then you add chaat masala.
I can't wait to be able to taste all this. We're going to get to taste this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to get to see your DVDs. We're going to taste our food, and we're going to learn what masala bhangra is all about and how to do it. Okay?
Excellent.
Okay.
This looks. Hi guys, I'm Andrea Metcalf. Are you social media savvy? Do you like to go online and watch video content, or rather come down to Chicago's downtown and be part of a live studio audience? Then we need you. We need your voice, we need your tweet, We need your input. In fact, we need you to be involved with Today TV Live. Today TV Live is a live streaming, live audience, social media engaged concept where you get to be part of the action. We want your voice and we want you there. So if you're interested, tune into todaytvlive.com and get involved. It's an experience you won't want to miss.
Hi, I'm Deborah Ann Wool. When I was 14, I found a note in my locker that said, why don't you just kill yourself because nobody likes you? I think it was like a line from a movie or something at that point, and someone thought it would be funny to leave that for me. I used to get phone calls in the middle of the night, people saying mean things, and my poor mother, every time the phone rang, you don't think someone's paying a prank phone call, you think someone's dead, someone you love is hurt. So she went through a lot with me through that. All I remember is knowing that what I wanted to do was be an actor, and that if I had that, I could just keep going, and no matter what anybody said, I had a dream and I had something that mattered to me. So that's really what got me through it all. And I found that. Now I'm doing what I do love, and despite all of those instances where people made me feel less than, I now have a better understanding of humanity, in a way. I can now be a friend to the lonely. So just remember that it gets better. If you're feeling alone, confused, or in crisis, please call the Trevor Project at 1-866-4U-TREVOR for immediate help, or log on to thetrevorproject.org. If you want to find out ways to help create safe spaces in your school, log on to glsen.org, glisten.org. Remember, it gets better.
Welcome back to Get Your Groove on Indian Style. So Sarina, tell us what we have here.
So we have a mango lassi. And by the way, thank you very much for Ranjana to come on the show and show us, some cooking demonstrations of bel puri, really easy to make at home. And then she also made lassi, which is mango lassi. This is basically with milk, mango, and then sugar. This is something you have to get at an Indian restaurant if you ever go to have good Indian food. Get bel puri as an appetizer and mango lassi. Taste it. Cheers.
So I want to toast to all of your success.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Refreshing, right?
Very good, very good. So you have your DVDs here today, and you have been all over. Bollywood is a huge craze, super popular everywhere you go in fitness studios. Tell us about your DVDs.
So I have about 10 workout videos that are out. My first one came out in '98, and now 12 years later I have about 10 out. The latest one that just came out is Hollywood Bollywood style, Masala Bhangra workout, Hollywood Bollywood style. This one was shot on a Bollywood set in India, so the glitz and glamour of all of Bollywood put into a DVD, and I've now brought it to the US. But what's awesome is not only can you get a DVD, you can also take classes, around the world. I have ambassadors. My instructors are known as Masala Bhangra ambassadors, the MBA program. Pretty cute, huh?
So now I know why they call you the Jane Fonda of Indian dance.
Exactly. Well, Jane Fonda revolutionized the fitness world, and I pioneered bringing Indian dance into the fitness world. But you can get DVDs, you can get music. At the same time, you can go and take a class live, anywhere around the country. So it's really cool. And of course, Japan, Australia, anywhere.
Okay. Well, Sarina, I'm so excited about the DVDs, but more importantly, we have you here today. So I want to see a live example. We want to learn how to do the Masala Bhangra dance.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to teach you this one thing, though. In my culture, whenever we say, woo, we say, bale, bale.
Bale, bale.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I will.
So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to learn how to do the Masala Bhangra dance.
Awesome.
Okay.
Fantastic. You got to move your shoulders up.
Hi, I'm Andrea Metcalf. If your dog is getting fat, you're not getting enough exercise. With the people and pet obesity rates these days getting well over 60%, it's time to start to do something. That's why I've created Pause Pilates. Pilates for you and your best friend. This is Wrigley. These exercises not only work your waistline, but they give you time to spend with your canine. Remember to exercise, energize, and engage with your best friend with Pause Pilates. Before you start this or any other exercise program, please see your doctor. And remember, not every move is meant for every dog or every person. have fun, and let's get started.
Dear parents, much of what we learn in this world comes directly from you.
Whatever your message is, it will become part of us forever.
Please teach us to accept one another. Teach us to respect one another. Please do not fill our minds with hatred. Do not expose us to bigotry. Do not teach us to judge each other by race, religion, orientation, or the color of our skin.
Teach us the concept of tolerance.
Teach us to understand one another.
Teach us to accept people of different cultures and persons with different beliefs than yours.
Please help us to create a world
where every man, woman, and child is treated equally.
Dear parents,
please don't teach us words of hate. We learn from you every moment. If you use a certain word which might be hurtful to others, we will repeat that word. Please don't show us acts of hate. If you act against people of different faiths,
we will repeat your actions.
Dear parents, we are your children,
and we are relying on you
to help us create a world where every person is tolerant of one another.
How to do the Masala Bhangra dance.
Yes, absolutely. But you guys all have to do it with me. Is that cool? Yeah. Awesome. So I have a few little elements that I want to put on you before, just to get your Indian groove on. I got a bindi for you. In the old days, the bindi used to mean that a woman was married, but now it's a piece of jewelry that completes the Indian outfit. Okay? So they have all different shapes and sizes, and you can move your head side to side. Let's make sure that's on. And then I'm sure you guys have your bindis on as well, right? Grab your scarves, since you like green. I'm going to put these on you. And let's crank that music up, guys. So we're going to just put this up right here, all right? On your fingers. Now, scarves are used in Bhangra. It's traditionally, this is what we use when we dance Bhangra, all right? Here we go. Legs are out, abs tight, shoulders. There you go, right here. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. 5 and 6, arms up. Here we go, shoulders down. 2, now turn your light bulb. Try not to raise the roof on me. Ah, there you go. Down, 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7. Lean left, up, other side, right here. Boom, up, 2, 3, other side. Up, 2, 3, other side. You got 5 and 6 basic, right heel. Boom, 2, 3 and 4. There you go. All right, so if you ever go to an Indian function, you have no idea what to do, this is your move. Stand in the middle of the crowd and do this, and then you move your head side to side. Totally get into the rhythm of the music. Hear me out. 5 and 6, clap it out right here. Clap. Yeah, 5, 6, and arms up now, shoulders down. Woo! You got 5 and 6, clap it out right here. Now my culture, whenever we say woo, we say right here. Bale bale. 5. Now right leg in front. Boom, and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 other side right here. Boom, 2, 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7. Right leg goes up. 2, 3 and 4. 5 and 6 arms up. Here we out. Arms up and 2, 3 and 4. Give me 5 and 6. Jennifer, hit the drum. Boom, 2 and 3 and 4. There you go. Arms up. Here we go. 2, 3. Nice. Turn your light bulbs. Don't forget. Boom. Okay, my audience is getting down. I'm going to go another move. All the way. Arms up. Boom. So now let's do a Bhangra squat. Squeeze your abs. Take it low. Knees are parallel. Arms, shoulders are down. Here we go, guys. Squat it. Oh my God. Hello. Up. 2. Now go in a circle. We're going to go in a circle. Up. Turn your light bulb. Oh, bale bale. 5, 6, basic. One of my favorite moves. Ready?
This is a workout.
This is just like a little demonstration for you. Wait till you come to a class for an hour. Here's a little demonstration. Ready? 5 and 6. Bollywood star. Take it out. Now listen, Bollywood is all about drama, okay? So give me some drama. Out. Yes. 5 and 6 and 7. Here we go. Out. Lean over with some style. Here we go. Let's go. Out. Lean over. Drop your head like you're cool. You got 5 and 6 and 7. Here we go. Take it out. Lean over. Drop your head. Point to the right. 5 and 6. Nice. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 7. Tempo. Out. Lean. Head. Point. Nice. Last time. Here we go. Out. Lean. Head. Point. Both arms come up. Index. Now this is the second thing. If you ever go to Indian function, index, put it up and you be like this. Very good. Hi, how's it going? Okay, you're good to go with this. 5 and 6 and 7. Move. 2, 3, 4. Hey, 5, 6. Nice. Have you ever been to an Indian wedding?
Once before.
5, 6. Arms up. Face it. Heel. There you go. Woo! So Jennifer, put it together. Pop it out. Oh my God. 5 and 6. Hit the drum. Hit the drum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6. Arms up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 and 6 and star. Out. Lean. Head. Point. Celebrate. 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 Nice.
That was so much fun. Thank you. That was a great workout. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We had a great time. We learned so much about Mr.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarina. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Woo! Bale, bale. So remember, it's all about your shoulders, yeah?
Woo! Hi, I'm Andrea Metcalf. I'm a health and fitness expert for NBC5 in Chicago and a contributor to the Today Show. I know health and fitness, but when I'm thinking light and healthy, I need meals under 500 calories, and I love Mexican. So check out Burrito Beach Mexican Grill. They have 4 menu items. They're under 500 calories. Check this out. They have the skinny combo, which is chicken, veggie chili, and of course some quinoa salad. They also have a veggie quinoa burrito, which is high in fiber and also high in protein. Don't forget to check out their veggie chili and of course one of my favorites, their quinoa salad with roasted corn and guacamole. Those good fats that really fill you up. Remember, check out Burrito Beach Mexican Grill. 5 Chicago locations, and don't forget O'Hare. Eat healthy, Chicago.
Welcome back to Get Your Groove on Indian Style. We just learned how to do the Masala Bhangra dance. That was an amazing workout.
Thank you.
Cardio,
Thank you.
burning calories after we had that amazing food.
Your arms are up in the air, exactly. Your arms up in the air the entire time. Your glutes are completely sucked in. Your abs are tight. You have to keep everything in compass. Everything is moving. Everything.
Now we want to make sure that everybody else can learn about Masala Bhangra and how to do it at home. So where's your website and where can they learn more information?
I'm, of course, on all the social media feeds, from Twitter, at Sarina Jain, Facebook, of course. Like the page, please. And then masaladance.com is where somebody can go and get the DVDs. I'm just about to launch one of my newest workout videos out, so I'm really excited about that. Stay tuned for behind the scenes on that one, which will be really exciting. But yeah, masaladance.com, and of course all the social media feeds that are out there. Absolutely.
You must be so proud to be able to be so successful in business and a female entrepreneur and bringing your culture, representing your family. What does this mean to you?
It means a lot. When no one believed in it, and 12 years later, it's pretty amazing to see where it's at today. It's growing slowly but surely, and it's something that I'm very passionate about. But I'm more than anything, we have classes here in Chicago as well, and what's exciting is that my ambassadors now represent my culture in a class format, and I think that, for me to watch grow, is really exciting. That has been fun.
Do you have any tips for our viewers on what they should be doing to pursue their own dreams?
I believe if you believe in it completely, go for it. You've got to try it once. If you're not going to try it, you will never know. I think that's what every entrepreneur would say. But you've got to believe in it. You've got to go do it. And then from there, decide whether you want to move further or not.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We had an amazing time. We learned so much. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you, guys. Absolutely.
Keep learning the dance.
Yes, awesome. Here we go. Here we go. Top your knee up. Yes.